Hello, everybody. It's Bo's that college football guy here with, yet another preview prediction video. This time we're talking about the reigning and defending Big Ten champions, the Oregon Ducks. They definitely had a great year last year. First year in the Big Ten. Can they follow it up this year? Well, we're going to see. All these preview prediction videos, I'm going to go through the coaching staff, preview the roster a little bit, and then I'm going to go game by game through the schedule, and we'll see what the record's going to be. All right, so shall we get into this? Okay, first off, Oregon 13-1 last season. They beat Penn State to win the Big Ten Championship, but lost to Ohio State in the college football playoff quarterfinal. Coaching staff, Dan Lanning back for his fourth season as head coach. His previous 3 years, Coach Lanning's record at Oregon is 35-6. Damn impressive. Will Stein begins his third season as offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach at Oregon. Oregon ranked 23rd in total offense last season. That's pretty damn good. Tosh Lupoi, I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. Tosh Lupoi begins his fourth season as defensive coordinator and linebackers coach at Oregon. Oregon actually ranked 15th in defense last year. Now, one thing that's been changed about this roster, a lot of guys left, come in, next man up, youth movement, but they're still going to be very damn good. Now, who's the starting quarterback? Time recording this video has not been announced yet, but odds are I think it's probably going to be Dante Moore, the redshirt sophomore, the transfer from UCLA. But there's 7 quarterbacks on the roster, excuse me. Also been the fact Austin Novosel could be also, Novosel, will be probably battling for the starting job as well. But 7 QBs on the roster, 3 of them recorded stats. They say, when recorded stats, you did something. For a quarterback to qualify for qualifying, 100 passing yards at FBS level, 200 for FCS and lower. That's FCS, Division II, Division III, community college, junior college. You get the idea. So right now, nobody qualified. Full qualification last season. Dante Moore, Brock Thomas, the redshirt sophomore, and Austin Novosel, the redshirt sophomore. All 3 redshirt sophomores did something, but not enough to qualify. So I'm basically between Dante and Austin, who's going to be the starter. Brock's going to be involved in this. I also think Achilles Smith Jr. could be involved in this as well. It's going to be interesting how it sees for the depth on here, but we'll see how the quarterback room goes. And if I have to be honest, I think the quarterback room is probably the weakest of the entire offense. The quarterback room. Running backs, this one is kind of concerning for me. I mean, 7 running backs on the roster. That's not too bad. Actually, I'm jumping ahead. There's something else, and I was looking ahead of the other numbers on the defense where I'm really concerned. But 7 running backs on the roster. 5 of them qualified. 5 of them did something. 2 fully qualified. Now, the guys who did something, we're talking about DeJuan Riggs, the redshirt freshman, Jay Harris, the redshirt junior, and Jaden Lemar, the junior, all did something. Now, battle for the starting jobs doesn't confirm yet. Noah Whittington is back. He's the second leading rusher from last year's squad, the redshirt senior, 118 carries, 540 yards, and 6 touchdowns. But I believe right now the leading candidate is Mekhi Hughes, the redshirt junior transfer from Tulane, who balled out at Tulane. 265 carries, 1,401 yards, and 15 touchdowns. I got to say he's probably going to be the leading horse in the barn to go get it, but we'll see, shall we? All right, now, wide receiver room, it's going to be a pretty damn good battle to see. Not damn good battle for depth pieces. The top 3 starters, we know who they're going to be. Past that, it's going to be a battle. This is probably the best room in the entire offense. 11 guys in the room, 6 did the minimal, 3 fully qualified. Those are your 3 starters, I fully believe. But the fact is, you're also Decorian Moore, the true freshman. Oh yeah, he's going to be involved in this offense. But I believe he will be involved in this offense. Those who recorded some stats, like running backs, I mentioned that those recording stats, forgot to mention that. Running back, 100 yards rushing, 200 yards rushing, FCS or lower. Wide receivers, 10 receptions, 20 FCS or lower. Wide receivers and tight ends. Let me correct myself on that. Everybody knows it there. I said Decorian Morgan can play here now. Who did the minimum less than 10 receptions? All the 4 of them are holdovers from last year's squad. Actually, we have 4 here. Yeah, we do have 4 here. So, Gary Bryant Jr., the redshirt senior, Kyle Casper, the redshirt junior, Jeremiah McClellan, the redshirt freshman, and Jumian Dickey, Dickey, the redshirt sophomore. Top 3, we know who they're going to be. One of them's a transfer. I mean, it's just Diaz or Justice Love, the redshirt junior, 21 receptions, 203 yards, and a touchdown. We got Malik Benson. Name sound familiar? Yeah, the senior transfer from Florida State. 25 receptions, 311 yards, and a touchdown. But number 1, most likely, is going to be the second leading receiver from last year's team, Evan Stewart, the senior. 48 receptions, 613 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So we're going to see how this goes. But wide receiver room, I think you know where the starters are. It's a good thing here. Tight end room, I think we got a legit battle who's going to be number 1 on the tight ends. I mean, 7 tight ends in the room. 3 of them did something. 2 qualified here. This guy has got a name. Rogers Sadiapaga or Sadiapana. I don't know. It can go either way here. So I'm trying to figure out. But Sadiapana is going to be the sophomore. He did something last season. Didn't meet the minimal. Also, a guy I think is going to probably get factored in this is probably Zach Grace, the redshirt sophomore. He was a 10-gamer on special teams. He did some stuff, so I think he might be getting in the back end here. But the starting job, I think, is between either Jamari Johnson, the redshirt sophomore transfer from Louisville, who had 13 receptions, 158 yards, and a touchdown, and Kenyon Sadiq, the junior holdover from last year's squad, 24 receptions, 308 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I think one of those 2 will be the starter at tight end. In a sec. Let me look at what you're looking at here. Offensive line transfers will determine who's starting on this team. On the offensive line, it's going to be a blend here. How well can everybody blend together? That's going to be possibly an issue, but I got good confidence they're going to do some things here. Defense. The room that scares me, the defensive line. Worst room on the defense. Now, we have done videos, and you've watched where there's been 15 guys in the defensive line room. There has been 14 guys. Some have been 22 guys. Oregon has 8 total defensive linemen. 1 freshman. I am not confident in this room. 5 guys qualified, only 1. So the fact is, only 1 guy qualified, so a lot of guys are next man up. You all going to have to step up on this defensive line here. Now, 3 guys recorded some stats. Actually, correct myself, 4 guys recorded some stats from last year. 3 holdovers and 1 transfer. Torrance Green, the redshirt sophomore. Xavier Sims, the redshirt freshman. Tion Gray, the redshirt freshman. And this name might ring some bells. Bear Alexander, the redshirt junior transfer from USC. Yeah, he didn't get much playing time. He didn't do much, but he has a chance here to play and get some playing time. He's got to step up. The one guy who stepped up and did something, Amari Washington, the junior. 10 tackles, 2 pass deflections. Now, fully be told, Oregon's defense is linebacker-based. But this little bit is concerning. It's being straight up, it's concerning. Now, linebackers... The best room on the defense, normal linebacker room, I've heard 8, 9, 10, 17 linebackers on this roster. 4 of them are freshmen. Top 2 tacklers return. Now, 8 guys out of the 17 did something last season. The 4 that got minimal for defense, defensive line, all this, I forgot to mention, recording some stats. That's 10 tackles for FBS, 20 FCS or lower. That's my minimal. 10 tackles, which is recording stats is you did something last year. Okay, you were active, you did something. There's room to think, okay, you're going to grow, you're going to get better. We can see who next man up's going to be. So, linebacker room, the 4 guys who didn't make minimal. We got Jerry Mixon, the junior. Blake Purchase, the redshirt sophomore, Ashton Porter, the redshirt sophomore, and Elijah Rushing, the redshirt freshman. Now, also, I'll make it mention the fact Nasir Wyatt, the true freshman, he's going to be in the mix. He'll be in the mix in this linebacker room. But the 4 who qualified, we got, Matayo Uyunglele, the junior, 38 tackles, 10 and a half sacks, 2 forced fumbles, a pick, and a pass deflection. That's 4th place in tackles, folks. Third place, Devon Jackson, the redshirt junior, 47 tackles, 1.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 pass deflections. Second place is the second leading tackle on the team last year, Tinem Tuioti. I'm apologizing for getting your name wrong. I apologize, but Tuioti. Tuioti. The junior, 58 tackles, 5.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and a pass deflection. And number 1 tackle in the team last year, Bryce Bocher, the senior, 94 tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, a pick, and 4 pass deflections. These linebackers hunt. They're everywhere. This is the focal point of the defense. And definitely it's going to be some problems for a lot of people. Now, the secondary, you want to talk about personnel? You remember we had 8 in the defensive line? We got 21 here in the secondary. 21 guys. 9 in the minimal. Again, 10 FBS, 20 FCS and lower. 3 fully qualified. And transfers will be determining who starts the secondary. That's determined here. Now, of the 6 other guys, 6 other guys who made the minimal, did some stats, but not enough here. Kingston Lopa, the redshirt freshman, Sione Lalea, the redshirt junior, Peyton Woodyard, the sophomore, Solomon Davis, the redshirt sophomore, Aaron Flowers, the redshirt freshman. And where are you? I missed one more. Who am I missing? Actually, it was only 5. I apologize, everybody. It's only 5. We got Zach Grisham, the redshirt junior. I thought I wrote that wrong. I wrote that down wrong. That's my fault. Zach Grisham missed most of last season due to injury. 2 freshmen, Naeem Offord and I can't make this name up, Trey McNutt, with 2 T's. Don't go there. True freshmen. They're going to be in the mix as well. But now the 3 in the secondary who get involved here. I don't see any way these 3 won't get involved somehow. Dalen Austin, the redshirt sophomore, 10 tackles. He met the bare minimum. Top 2, a little different. Jordan Kennedy, the redshirt senior transfer from Ole Miss, 38 tackles and 11 pass deflections at Ole Miss. He didn't tackle, he knocked the ball away. And Dylan Thieneman, I hope I'm saying that right, the junior transfer from Purdue. All those UNLV guys went to Purdue. Yo, then hold on to this guy, and you're pissed about that. 104 tackles, a sack, and 6 pass deflections. These 2 guys have 17 pass deflections. I know there's certain areas where there's certain teams that don't have 17 pass deflections. Hell, there's a collection of teams that don't, combined. So, wow. Going to be interesting here as the secondary goes. So I think really the back end will be good. Linebackers will be good. The front defensive line could be an issue. And Dante Moore has to get back to his UCLA days, so this can be a very long year for Oregon. So I've done enough yapping. Let's get into this. The schedule prediction, game by game. All right, we're talking about, by the way, you see all the trucks flying by. I'm in a rest area here. They don't shut up, do they? Anyway. Starting off with, at home against Montana State, the season opener for both schools. It's actually the first ever meeting between Montana State and Oregon, and Montana State, Oregon's winning that game. Then you stay at home against Oklahoma State. I already covered this game in the Oklahoma State preview and prediction video. You're going to beat Oklahoma State to start off 2-0. Then you go on the road at Northwestern. Northwestern plays Western Illinois at home the week before. The last meeting... Actually, take that back. The only meeting that has ever taken place for these 2 schools was in 1974. And Northwestern won 14-10 in Evanston, Illinois. You're 0-for against Northwestern? Yikes. Well, Northwestern is trying to go 2-0 against Oregon, and yeah, it's not happening. Oregon's going to win this game, beat Northwestern. Then it's the Civil War. At home against Oregon State. I already covered this in the Oregon State preview and prediction video. You're going to beat Oregon State, start off 4-0. And then you take a trip to Happy Valley. On the road, University Park, at Penn State. Penn State has a bye the week before, so they got 2 weeks to prepare for you. Last meeting, like you played Oregon State the week before, they got a bye. Last meeting was last year. Oregon beat Penn State 45-37 in the Big Ten Championship game. That was with a lot better talent. That talent is gone. Penn State will beat you. I just don't know how badly, but they're going to beat you. You come out of the bye at home against Indiana. I struggled with this one because Indiana does have some players on this team, but they're also lacking in other places. Indiana has a bye week the week before, as do you. Both schools with a bye week, so no excuses. 2 weeks to prepare. Last meeting was in 2004, and Indiana won 30-24 in Eugene. Indiana came to Eugene and beat you. Yikes. Well, you have 2 weeks. You're at home. I'm giving you the victory. It's going to be a damn close game. It's going to be a good game. But you're going to beat Indiana. Then you go on the road, cross country, all the way to Piscataway, New Jersey, to Rutgers. Rutgers, hold on, gotta get my notes here. Hold on. Rutgers, this is actually their homecoming game. So this is going to be interesting. And they play at Washington the week before. So they go cross country to Washington, then come back to New Jersey. I should say go across from Washington, come back to New Jersey. And crazy to sound, this is the first ever meeting between Rutgers and Oregon in Piscataway. This game will be close, real close. But I'm going to give you the victory over Rutgers. Then you're at home against Wisconsin. Wisconsin plays Ohio State at home the week before. Whew, they're going to get beat up. Last meeting was last year when Oregon won 16-13 in Madison. This is going to be a very tough game again this year, but I've got faith in you. I've got faith in Dante. I'm going to give you the win over Wisconsin. Now you get your second bye. You come out of the bye on the road at Iowa. And just like the Indiana game, both schools have a bye the week before. 2 weeks to prepare. Iowa's at home. That's a big difference. You're at home against Indiana. They're at home. Iowa, I say Iowa. Last meeting was actually in 1994. 31 years ago. Oregon won 40-18 in Eugene. Iowa has some difference makers here. They can frustrate you on defense. I think you're going to get caught. I think Iowa's going to beat you. Then you're at home, Friday Night Lights against Minnesota, the Golden Gophers. Minnesota's got a bye the week before. Last meeting was in 2003. Been a minute. Minnesota won 31-30. That was a bowl game. It was the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. So, haven't met in a long time. This is going to be another tough game for you. They have a bye week. They got 2 weeks to prepare. But you're going to eke out a win and get a win here. Then you're at home against USC. USC plays Iowa at home the week before. Last meeting was in 2023. Oregon won 36-27 in Eugene. You're back in Eugene again. This game is damn close, and I went back and forth on it. But you know what? The coin flip. You're at home. I'm going to give you the win. And then you're on the road at Washington to finish the year. I covered this game in the Washington preview and prediction video. You're going to beat Washington on the road. So Oregon will finish the season 10-2, 7-2 in the Big Ten. Is that good enough to make the Big Ten championship game? I don't know. We're going to see. Definitely going to be an interesting year. Now, one of these games could flip. Could the Oregon State game flip? Possibly. Could they win at Penn State? Maybe. Could Indiana beat them? Possibly. Could Rutgers beat them? Possibly. I mean, realistically, the only surefire wins on their entire schedule, if I'm being brutally honest, Montana State, Oklahoma State, Northwestern. Every other game could flip. The only game I have absolutely 100% doubt you are not winning is at Penn State. You might be able to beat Iowa. You are not beating Penn State. No, you're not. But I've done enough yapping. I've done enough talking. Time to let you guys decide and tell me what you think down in the comments. Again, thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done it already, do me the favor. Smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Okay, here we go. Again, here comes the schedule again. I'm going to go through it game by game. Not all the extras. You let me know. What do you think their record's going to be down in the comments? Start of the season at home against Montana State. Home against Oklahoma State. They go on the road at Northwestern. Come back home for the Civil War against Oregon State. They're at Penn State. Then they get a bye. Come out of the bye home against Indiana. On the road at Rutgers. Home against Wisconsin. Then they get their second bye. Out of the bye on the road at Iowa. Next week, back-to-back home games. Friday Night Lights at home against Minnesota. Home against USC on Saturday. And finish the season on the road at Washington. I need you to go through it and let me know what you think the record's going to be down in the comments. Share the video if you want to, and if you haven't done it already, check out some of the other videos that I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 2K, trying to make some magic happen. You want to follow me on the craziness that is X, the link will be in the description if you want to do that. So again, thanks everybody for watching. No preview video tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. I'm recording this early Thursday because it's been a workaholic weeks. Friday, tomorrow, top 25 preview, my initial top 25, and my predictions for the conference championship games, and who's going to make the college football playoff and who's winning it. So that'll be tomorrow. Saturday, no videos again because we're going to let the 0 games. I'm not going to compete. Sunday will be the recap of the week 0 games, plus I'm going to do another preview video that Sunday. Like I said, I'm one of the few people that can't wait for the season to start because my workload's actually going to slow down. I only get a break for like 3 months out of the year. Like January to March is my break, and then once the spring portal closes, it's off to the races. So, thanks everybody for watching. Everybody's having a great day. Be safe and please be good to each other.